Once upon a time, in a land far away, there lived an old man in a house on top of a hill. He had dedicated his entire life to study and meditation. He was known far and wide for his intelligence, sensitivity, and wisdom. Politicians, businessmen and women, and dignitaries came to him to visit him and ask him so many questions. His answers were always correct. He seemed to have a special faculty that enabled him to cut to the essence of any problem or issue. When his answers and solutions were implemented, the results was always marvelous and excellent. His fame soon spread throughout the land. In the village below the hill was a group of boys who played together. Sometimes they climbed the hill to visit the old man and ask him questions, for which he always seemed to have the correct answer. Over time, it became a little game, with the boys continually trying to think of questions that the old man could not answer. But they were never successful. One day, the ringleader of the boys' group called the other boys around him and said, "I have finally found a way to stump the old man. Here in my hand, I have a bird. We will go and ask the old man if the bird is alive or dead. If the old man says that it is dead, we will release it. We will release it and it will fly away. If he says that it is alive, I will crush it and the bird will be dead. Either way, he will at last have been proven wrong." Excited about the project of finally catching the old man with a wrong answer, they hurried up the hill. The old man watched them coming and noticed the anger look on their faces. Then the leader stepped forward and asked the old man, "I have a bird here in my hand. Is it alive or dead?" The old man looked at their mischievous faces, expectant faces, and then quietly said, "It is in your hand. Whether the bird is dead or alive, it is in your hand." As the year is getting to an end, there are going to be a lot of New Year resolution. People are going to put their destiny into a lot of things. Some are going to put their destiny in 31st December night prayers. Some are going to put their destiny in the hands of prophets. Some are going to put their destinies in the hands of their pastors. Some are going to put their destinies in the hand of the work they do. People are going to put their destinies in all sorts of things. But from the story I just narrated, our destiny is in our hand. Everything that we do in our life will determine how our destiny will be. Your destiny and my destiny is very much up to you and up to me. Your future and my future is largely determined by ourselves. What is our beliefs? What is our philosophy? What do we believe? What is our mindset? Our philosophy and our mindset, what we believe and what we know, will determine the future that we create. The future, your future, my future, is not in anyone's hand. My future and your future is in our own hands. If we can change our philosophy, if we can change what we believe, if we can change what we know, then we can change our destiny. Because the Bible says that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The way you think, you are what you think. The thought that dominates your mind more will shape the kind of person that you will be. So your destiny is in your hands. After your mindset, after your thought, what are the actions that you take? If you have a mindset, if you have a philosophy, that philosophy will determine the activities that you do every day. Because the activities that you indulge in every day will determine how you will create your own future. Do you sleep all day? Do you pray all day? Do you work all day? Do you sing all day? What activities dominate your life? The kind of activities that dominate your life will determine the kind of life that you design for yourself. After activity, you design a life for yourself. Life does not throw any kind of life onto you. Life will always throw the design that you create for yourself. By your own choices, the choices that you take every day, what are the choices that you take? Life will always throw choices before us. Life will always throw a lot of choices before us, or a lot of responsibility, a lot of pressure. But by your own choices and by your own decisions, you create a very great and beautiful future for yourself. Don't just open your television and just watch anything that is thrown to you. Don't just take your phone and open and watch anything that is thrown to you. You watch things that will enhance your decisions, that will enhance your future. Because the choices that you make and the decisions that you will make will determine the destiny that you create for yourself. You are the master of your own destiny. The prophet is not a master of your destiny. Your pastor is not a master of your destiny. Your boss is not the master of your destiny. You are your own destiny master. And the earlier you take the horn by the bull to create the future that you desire, the better for you. What you achieve is the result of what you do. What do you do every day? When you wake up in the morning, what is the burden upon your heart? What do you want to do? What do you do? And what have you been doing? Have you been chalking success or you've been chalking failure? Little bit of failure creates a huge problem for your destiny in the future. It creates future failure for your destiny. We should not entertain failure in our life. What do you do? What you achieve is a result of what you do or fail to do. What you do or fail to do. Day by day, year by year. Every day in our life, what do we do? What are the decisions? What do you do? Let's take note of what we do. From the beginning of the year till the end of the year, the things that we do will determine the destiny that we create. One man said that sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap an attitude, and sow an attitude and reap a destiny. So the kind of thought that you have will determine the kind of actions that you take. Every day in your life, what actions are you taking? The actions you take every day create the destiny that you desire. And when you keep on taking that action builds your attitude. And your attitude, as you keep on your attitude, if your attitude is a positive attitude, that positive attitude every day creates a positive destiny for your life. So as you are today, examine your life. Look at how good or how bad your life is. And tell yourself, determine and tell yourself, from today, I'm going to take my own destiny into my hand. I'm not going to give my destiny to a prophet. I'm not going to put my destiny in a man of God's hand. I'm not going to put my destiny in my boss's hand. I'm not going to put my destiny in my country's hand. I'm going to put my own destiny in my hand, with God being my helper to make sure I achieve whatever I have designed or I have desired for my destiny. Don't just let anything happen in your life. Just allow things to happen in your life. No, be in charge. Realize that you are the one that is going to create that destiny that you desire. From today onwards, tell yourself that your destiny is going to be in your own hand. Your destiny is not going to be in anybody's hand. Your destiny is going to be in your own hand. You are going to trust God. You are going to acquire all the skills, all the knowledge, everything that it takes to change your destiny. You are going to take charge of your destiny. Your destiny is in your own hands. And no one else was going to do it for you. Tell yourself, the country cannot change my destiny for me. My wife cannot change my destiny for me. My boss cannot change my destiny for me. My husband cannot change my destiny for me. My destiny is my own responsibility. It is my responsibility to change my own destiny. It is my responsibility to change my own destiny. One man, a management writer, Peter Drucker, said something. Peter Drucker said that the best way to predict the future is to create it. 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, and the years ahead. How is that future going to look like? Peter Drucker said that it's going to be the way you create it. He says the best way to predict your future is to create that future. If you want to be happy, you have to have a happy plan. If you want to be rich, you have to get to be rich plan. If you want to be joyous, you have to have a joyous plan. If you want to be healthy, you have to have a healthy plan. Healthy life does not come and fall on people. Healthy life is a decision that you take. To become wealthy, to become rich, to live a better life, you have to have a better life plan, because it is what the plans that you have that will help you in your life. So in life, everyone wants to be happy, everyone wants to be successful, everyone wants to be great, everyone wants to be prosperous, everyone wants to be successful in whatever they do. But how do you get all these things? How do you become successful, prosperous, great? The only way for you to achieve this and to enjoy all this is to do what? To create that future for yourself. Don't wait until 31st December, you go and stand in the church the whole day. You've not had time to sit down to plan your life, to design your life. You go and sit down in the church 31st and pray and pray and pray and pray and think that destiny, that prayer is going to change your destiny. That prayer is not going to change your destiny. If you want your destiny to change, you have to sit down and design and create a future for yourself. And the good news is that there have never been more opportunities in more different areas for you to fulfill your dreams and goals than there is today. Today there's internet. Today there's YouTube. Today you don't even need to go to the university or go to any high institution for you to become successful. There is so much opportunities around us. Opportunities are crying all over around us to make people successful. But our choices are preventing us from enjoying those opportunities. Let's look around. We are living in the greatest time of opportunities where no one will have to be poor. Let's take advantage and let's create the future that we want for ourselves. So with all these opportunities around us, YouTube, information, the internet, the computer all around us, our main aim in life should be to take a full advantage of everything that your world has to offer. Select the best things, select the good things, select the great things that are going to change your life. There are basically two types of people in the world today. We have those who are active and those who are passive. Those who are acting, those who are taking decisions, making decisions to change their world, and those who are waiting for their world to change them. They think a time will come when something is going to change their life, and because of that, they are waiting for that thing to change their life. But I encourage you today that be in the active train. Be part of the people who are in the active train, who are causing a change in the world, who are causing a change in the world and a change in their destiny. If you wait, you become part of the passive group that is in the train, waiting that one day a government will come, one day A prophecy will come. One day something will happen for their life to change. They will be there forever and ever. So research has shown that about 10% of people are proactive. And although they are very much in the minority, they are the movers, they are the shakers, they are the people that are making impact in the world. Someone said something that those who are going to create impact or going to make impact are the people who have the mind, the people who have the brains, the people who have changed their philosophy. If you change your philosophy, then your life will also change. So they are the people who take their own life in their own hands and make things happen. Don't wait for things to happen. Make things to happen. They accept complete responsibility. The 10% of the people, the active people, they accept complete responsibility for themselves and the results of their action. Monitor your actions, and monitor the results that comes out of your actions. If the results are not good, don't make that decision again. Don't take that action again. Change your action. You have the right to change. You have the power to change your action and also the power to change your destiny. How do you change your destiny? You dare to do what? To move forward.